Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a dedicated and hard-working worker named Robert. Robert worked long hours in a factory, operating heavy machinery day in and day out. He did this not just to make a living but to provide his son, Michael, with a better future. Robert's dream was to see Michael succeed academically and have opportunities that were out of reach for him. He believed that education was the key to a brighter future and worked tirelessly to ensure that his son had everything he needed to excel. Every day, Robert would come home exhausted, covered in sweat and grease. His worn-out face would light up when he saw Michael, hoping his efforts would give him a sense of admiration and appreciation. However, to his dismay, Michael seemed disinterested and distant. He was too engrossed in his own world of video games, partying with friends, and indulging in a carefree lifestyle. Initially, Robert tried to reason with Michael, explaining how hard he worked and how he was sacrificing everything for his son's well-being. But his words fell on deaf ears. Michael dismissed his father's concerns, taking his efforts for granted. Years passed, and Michael's apathy towards his father's hard work remained unchanged. His grades suffered, and he lacked motivation in pursuing any higher education. Robert couldn't help but feel heartbroken seeing his son gradually deviate from the path he had envisioned for him. One day, a turn of events occurred that shook Michael's world. The factory where Robert had worked diligently for many years closed down due to economic reasons. Robert, now in his 50s, found himself unemployed and worried about supporting his family. Seeing the vulnerability in his father's eyes, Michael finally realized the gravity of his father's commitment and sacrifices. He felt a pang of guilt for not cherishing the opportunities his father had worked so hard to provide. Determined to rectify his mistakes, Michael sought out his father and apologized sincerely. He promised to make amends and make his father proud. Motivated by his son's newfound determination, Robert encouraged Michael to take up vocational training. He believed that it was never too late for his son to turn his life around and pursue his aspirations. Michael embraced the opportunity, working diligently to acquire new skills and knowledge. He eventually went on to secure a stable job, putting his newfound passion and expertise to good use. The relationship between Robert and Michael grew stronger as they supported each other through every hurdle and celebrated every success. Over time, Michael realized the depth of his father's love and dedication. He realized that his father's hard work was not just about providing material things but about creating opportunities and building a foundation for a better life. From that day forward, Michael never stopped expressing his gratitude and admiration for his father. He made it his mission to not only succeed in his career but to also pass on the values of hard work, determination, and appreciation to the next generation. Together, Robert and Michael proved that a parent's hard work and sacrifice may sometimes go unnoticed or unappreciated. However, with time and understanding, the value of their efforts can be truly recognized and cherished. As the years went by, Michael's success continued to grow. He became a respected professional in his field, admired by his colleagues and sought after for his expertise. The more accomplishments he achieved, the more he felt indebted to his father. Robert's face beamed with pride each time he saw his son's name in the headlines or heard about his achievements. His heart swelled with joy, knowing that his hard work had paid off and that Michael had found his own path to success. But amidst all the fame and success, Michael remained grounded. He never forgot the sacrifices his father had made for him and made sure to show his gratitude every chance he got. He would take Robert out for dinner, sit down with him for heart-to-heart conversations, and genuinely listen to his father's thoughts and advice. The bond between them deepened immeasurably, and they became not just father and son, but also best friends. They shared laughter, tears, and cherished memories, making up for the lost time when their relationship had been strained. In time, Robert's health began to decline, and his body grew weary from the laborious years. It was a challenging period for both of them, as Michael had to take on the role of a caregiver in addition to his already demanding professional life. But he did so willingly, grateful for every opportunity he had to repay his father's love and care. As Robert reached the twilight of his life, he knew he had fulfilled his purpose. Seeing his son grow into a responsible and compassionate individual, he felt immense pride. His heart was at peace, knowing that his hard work had not been in vain. When the time came for Robert to bid farewell to this world, Michael was by his side, holding his hand. Tears rolled down their cheeks as they exchanged heartfelt words of love and gratitude. Robert passed away with a smile on his face, knowing that his son would continue his legacy of hard work and unwavering dedication. After Robert's passing, Michael established a scholarship in his father's name, aimed at helping underprivileged students pursue their dreams. He knew that it was through education and hard work that people could break the cycle of poverty and achieve their aspirations. Through the scholarship, Michael kept his father's memory alive, ensuring that the value of hard work and sacrifice would be passed on to future generations. It became a testament to the love between a father and a son, and a symbol of how appreciation and support can transform lives. As Michael watched the students thrive and succeed through the scholarship, he couldn't help but think of his father's unwavering determination. He knew that his father's spirit lived on through him and all those whose lives he touched. And thus, the story of a worker who worked hard for his son, despite his son's initial disregard, became an inspiring tale of redemption, appreciation, and the power of love. It taught the world that sometimes, the impact of someone's hard work may not be realized immediately, but when it is truly acknowledged, it has the power to shape lives and create a lasting legacy.